Things are getting interesting. So, Dr. Umar Johnson went on social media. This is from the Art of Dialogue on Twitter/X, and said that Kamala Harris campaign offered him $10,000 to do an interview with Kamala Harris, and also the fact that they are paying black celebrities to shame black people into voting for Kamala Harris. Ricky Smiley went on his radio show, said, "Why are you not voting for Kamala Harris? You should be ashamed if you're not voting for her, if you're voting for Trump." He said no logical reason why he's voting for her, only besides the fact that she is a black woman, but didn't touch on none of her policies, didn't touch on none of her plans of action, did not touch of any of her past policies and laws that she passed under the Biden and Harris administration. Didn't talk about the last 4 years that people had to go through. Only vote for her because of the fact that she is black and she is a woman. So let's take a look at the full video at what Dr. Umar Johnson had to say regarding this. And this is from, again, the Art of Dialogue's Twitter/X post.
Black vote ain't for sale no more.
That's right.
Black vote ain't for sale. We bartering on business. We standing on business. Bring us some tangibles or get out of my face. Ricky Smiley, I love you. But crying on the radio for Kamala Harris, my brother, that's an all-time low. Don't do that again, Ricky Smiley. Don't you get on your radio show and cry for Kamala. Don't you do that, my brother. If you want to cry for Kamala Harris, if you want to cry for Kamala Harris, you do that in the privacy of your house. But if we're going to be honest, Steve Harvey and Ricky Smiley, and I love you both, no hate to my big brothers. But if we're going to be honest, Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey, y'all only carried on because y'all got paid to carry on. Can we please be honest? Can we see? I want y'all to understand, overstand, and understand what King Kong is talking about. Y'all carried on because y'all got paid to carry on. Kamala Harris and the Democratic plantation is paying you celebrities, paying you to shame black people into voting. Y'all know we not going to get nothing out of that vote. Y'all know we not going to get nothing out of that vote. Y'all know we not going to get nothing out of the vote. But they being paid, y'all being bought. They offer me $10K for an interview with Kamala Harris. I don't want your money, but we can definitely do the interview. They offer me $10K for an interview with Kamala Harris. Yes, we can do the interview. Keep your damn money. King Kong consciousness ain't for sale. I'm one of the real ones. Silverback Garvey Gorilla. I'm one of the real ones. Silverback Garvey Gorilla. Don't come to me with no propositions for money. I don't live for no money. I'm not one of these goofy ass rappers whose whole life is nothing but what you can buy and own. You dealing with real African DNA. This is real ancestral energy over here. I'm not no Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey. You don't drop no check off and say, get the Negroes to the plantation on November the 4th. You don't drop no check off and say, get the Negroes to the plantation.
Well said, Dr. Umar. Well said. I mean, I'm going to disagree with the fact that he says he's a real one, because some of his takes about, interracial relationships between a black man and a white woman, he deems unnecessary. He doesn't like it one bit, but that's a subject and conversation for a different day. Well said. Could not have said it any better myself. Black vote is not for sale. They're tired of hearing of the same regurgitated bullshit, the same lip service. You have done nothing. The Democratic Party has done nothing for the black vote, but yet they beg, they cry for the black vote every 4 years. They're trying to replace the black vote with the brown vote, with all these illegal immigrants that they're importing to this country. Millions, 15 to 20 reported illegal undocumented immigrants are on U.S. soil trying to replace the black vote. Why do you think Kamala Harris is in a rush to get them citizenship? Because they're trying to wash out the black, with the brown. That's what it is. People were not going to vote for Joe Biden again this year. They saw the financial disaster that everybody was in. They saw all the free resources that they were giving the illegal immigrants under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris regime. They got tired of it. They're tired of not getting their questions answered. They're tired of the same lip service. They're tired of the same propaganda. They're tired of the same lies over and over and over again. And the fact that black celebrities can be easily bought, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley should be ashamed of themselves, but they're part of the system. They said, hey, we'll pay you X amount of dollars into shaming black people to vote for Kamala Harris simply the fact that she is black and a woman, but can't tell you one policy she has to make it better for the black community and for the middle class. Can't name you one plan of action she has besides stealing Donald Trump's plan and policy. She doesn't have no policies of her own. Look at the past 4 years. Look at the track record of the past 4 years. The disaster people are in financially, mentally, physically, emotionally. She, along with Joe Biden, has put the middle class through that. And they can't give you one good reason to vote for her. Enough of the identity politics. Enough of the race baiting. Enough of the bullshit. People are asking real questions and they want real answers to those real questions. They don't want you to defer back to your talking points. We want answers to real questions. What are you going to do about inflation? She has no clue what she's going to do about inflation. What are you going to do about the border crisis and all these illegal immigrants? She has no idea what she's going to do about that. In fact, she allowed that to happen because she was the border czar. What are you going to do to stop giving billions of dollars to Ukraine, taxpayer dollars to Ukraine? She's going to continue to do that because she co-signed that under the Biden administration as VP. What are you going to do to stop funding genocide with the Israel-Palestinian war? What are you going to do for foreign affairs? We have countries ready to bomb us at any minute now. What are you going to do? This is why people did not like Donald Trump and Elon Musk's interview on Twitter/X, because they got into conversations that people wanted to hear about. They talked about real issues at length, plan of action, talked about specifics, what Donald Trump is going to do if he's elected back into the White House, what he's going to fix, the disaster that Biden and Harris has put the people under in the past 4 years. They didn't like that. They tried to label that and classify that as misinformation because it goes against their left radical liberal views. They hated that. It's only freedom of speech to the left as long as you align with their views. If you say anything to oppose their views, they're going to try to censor you and get you taken off the web. That doesn't sound like democracy to me. That sounds like a dictatorship. Remember, guys, Democrats equal dictatorship, but they try to camouflage that as democracy. It's only democracy as long as you say the same things that we are saying. It's mind control, it's manipulation, it's propaganda, it's bullshit at its finest. And this is a new low for the Harris campaign. They are trying to buy black votes because they know that they cannot get them authentically. They're trying to buy black votes via black celebrities, black influencers, black people who have a mass following and that can change people's minds. Kai Cenat declined the interview with Kamala Harris. Other celebrities have declined to do a sit-down interview with Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is nowhere to be seen or heard. She hasn't done a press conference. She hasn't done a sit-down one-on-one interview where she's being grilled, asked questions that people want specific answers to, because she doesn't have any. She does not have anything at all to offer to the table. So I'm happy Dr. Umar said this. I don't agree with everything Dr. Umar says, but on this particular subject, on politics, on Kamala Harris, and on the black celebrities being bought to shame black people into voting for her, he was spot on. I applaud you. Good job, Dr. Umar. Let me know what you guys think about this video, about my commentary on this video. Do you agree, disagree? Leave your thoughts in the comment sections. Like the button. Subscribe to the video. I'll catch you guys on the next one.